Hi guys, it's Sandy on video. So we're trying something a little bit new today. I have some tea and I hope I'm really not gonna spill any though because I don't want to clean that up, but metaphorically. So we're gonna talk about National Sewing Circle. I signed up for them in February 2018. It's like my review of them has become my most read blog post, most commented blog post, and I've been updating it constantly, and I have an update, so I figured let's try something new. And by the way, I don't know how to edit videos, so I'm learning, so if this goes a bit janky, that's why. Even though I'm going to try to do it all in one take, because that seems easier. So, let's get down into it. Yeah, National Sewing Circle. I signed up because I saw the ads, you know, the ones with like the word art, $2, or like there was one of a stock photo of a woman who was just like, why won't my sewing machine work? And the foot pedal wasn't plugged in. So it's like, it's because you're receiving no power to your machine. But I thought, okay, it's something like everybody uses stock photos. They're trying, let's give it a shot. So when I first signed up, the production value is, it's the layout, I think mainly. Like for production value, I mean the camera is probably straighter than mine is right now. The microphones worked. I don't know cinematography, but it worked. You could hear them. You could see them. Like I'm not about to, go for people not knowing how to make videos because I don't know how. So, a lot of it is single skill. It's not very project based. So it's like how to do a dart, how to do a French seam. So one of the issues I had with it is the search function because you had to type in exactly what you wanted. So like if you wanted to do how to sew, well, let's do seam finishing. You couldn't just put seam finishes. You had to put, French seam, Hong Kong seam, feld seam. Well, I'm a beginner. I don't know what a felt seam is, right? Like, if you could just put seam finishes and see them, you'd be like, yay, beautiful. So, one particularly offensive one was how to make a shirt dress. No, I've been working with shirring. I think I first started doing it when I was 18. And I just really wanted to be good at it. It's just eluded me. For some odd reason, shirring just does not, it's probably because I'm not good at sewing straight seams. And so, it's just been that thing that I could never do. So anytime I see like a new video, I'm like, great, let's see their method. Maybe that'll work for me too. Yeah, well, their method definitely would work for me because it's buying pre-shirred fabric and just sewing up a side seam. So, yeah, was not impressed. And yeah, so another thing I noted was you get approximately 2 to 5 emails a day from them. Stuff like, oh, just for you, this is our special sale, da 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 da, super secret, upgrade to gold. And I'd already upgraded to gold, so I was kind of just like, can you not take me, do you not have a separate gold list that you can take all the, but anyway, it just, yeah, it wasn't my favorite. It wasn't for me. So I just kind of let it sit because I figured maybe in a couple months, they'll get some subscribers and they'll be able to invest that money back into the business and make it a bit nicer. So in a year, all I saw they had done was made the layout of the site like just a bit more aesthetically pleasing. The search function hadn't been fixed. You could make playlists of like your favorite videos, which was nice, but you can do that on YouTube too. I'm pretty sure that was like a gold feature too. That wasn't just the base $2 membership. So yeah, it didn't feel like the goal was to teach you how to be better at sewing. It felt like the goal was to make a lot of money. Or maybe there was one person who was really passionate about and they just got kind of drowned out by all the other people they were working with, which is a possibility that happens. So, Yeah, so one of the great things about blogging is you get comments, and someone was like, oh, you better watch out because I wonder what they'll auto renew you to, or not you better watch out. I was like, I better watch out. But, she was like, I wonder will they auto renew you to the $2 or for, I think they're charging like 60, $70 for, I know there's definitely 50 somewhere in there for the gold. So I canceled, and this is where another interesting thing happened. So I called because you have to call. You think it's the future. I just need to go on and click a button and then good, we're canceled. But no, you actually have to physically call. It's a US number. So I mean, thank God we get free long distance because I did not want to have to pay a phone bill to cancel this. So they answered hello instead of like, National Sewing Circle, how can I help you? Da da da. Which I found a little dodgy. But so I ended up canceling. Canceling my membership because your account still stays active as like a free one. So they, she was very polite about it. I was expecting like Chandler and Ross leaving the gym type deal, just like really constant, like, and no, she was very polite about it. I was just like, oh, it's just not for me. And she's like, oh, that's okay. So I canceled it. I asked if I was off the email list then, and she said, yeah, you shouldn't get emails anymore. I still get about one a week. And I think it took about a month of constantly every day unsubscribing from the email list. So they must have different types. Like maybe they have like a promotions email list and like a this email list and a that email list, and you have to kind of go through all of them. Yeah, death, taxes, and that National Sewing Circle email list. Only things in life that are certain. But anyway, another interesting thing is that I saw they did a collaboration with Seamwork. And that confused me because Seamwork is, like, I like them. I thought they were really reputable. They also have a subscription. You can pay $150 and you get all their patterns for free for a year. And I mean, like, that's literally buried under there, a Seamwork pattern that I need to cut. So, I was very confused. But, this was before I canceled too, I noticed. So I took a look before I canceled, and nothing, I mean, it had been a year at that point, and nothing seemed, like I said, there were some static changes. Search function still didn't work. Videos still weren't great. They included patterns. I mean, they were just like, not great. They were not what you'd expect even from like a blogger offering them for free. You would expect something, maybe then some of it would be passable. Because you could just be like, oh, well, it's okay, it's free. But for a paid premium subscription site, it just wasn't what you want. Anyway, so should I miss anything? Phone cancellations, like emails well after I canceled. I still get them sometimes, so I don't know. So yeah, so I was just really disappointed with it, and I was so hopeful going in. Like, I really wanted to like it. I wanted it to work, because it would have been so great if it was just like, especially in the middle of this, Blueprint and Craftsy were closing. Because Craftsy was Craftsy, then it was Craftsy Unlimited, then it got bought out by NBC and became Blueprint, and then Blueprint was closing because NBC was like, no, you're not making this money. So they closed, and they got bought out by another company. So now this other company is bringing Craftsy back. So this has all been happening over the past couple months. And I got a comment on this blog post being like, hey, it's basically what she noticed was that they were running ads saying the $2 thing, being like, to celebrate Craftsy being back, we're giving you National Sewing Circle for $2. So I thought, that's interesting. So I went and spent a day or more Googling kind of like Craftsy and like Googling National Sewing Circle and trying to give myself these ads. I tried hard. Like, I worked that algorithm, but no. So I think my guess is they're not advertising that in Europe. Because I really truly believe National Sewing Circle would stoop so low as to make you think you're getting Craftsy and then kind of duping you into it. I really think that's the kind of dodgy business practices that they use. I don't know. So that's my update. Apparently now they're just full on pretending to be Craftsy. So read extra, read what you can. Don't fall for them. If you want to give National Sewing Circle a try, because it's $2, go ahead. If not, save your $2, get your half a coffee, and go to their YouTube channel, because a lot of their videos are free on their YouTube channel. Professor Pincushion on YouTube is also amazing for good quality actual sewing videos that teach you something, and you know, she puts out for free, so it's like, you know, and I do think there is something to be said for a subscription service. I mean, I love Craftsy. Like, I love Craftsy Unlimited. I will probably be subscribing them until I die or they die again. I think they're so good. The video quality is good. They're project based, or if it's technique based, you get a lot of techniques in one go, and it's kind of like very good. The search function is, I think it's gotten better since they've switched back to Craftsy, but it's, you know, they're working on it, but at least it's, yeah, like I think there is a place for a premium sewing video, because it's supposed to make your life easier. It's supposed to be that instead of having to sift through YouTube and finding what's good and not, you can just go there and you get it, and that saves you time, so that's worth it. But with National Sewing Circle, I don't think it was worth it. It didn't save me time. It cost me time in deleting emails every minute, but no. And if they're trying to misrepresent themselves, that's just, I mean, it's tough because I couldn't get the ad. So if you've gotten the ad, let me know. But like, the fact of the matter is, if somebody tells you something like that, I would love for at least one person and everything to say, I actually like this service and I found it really useful. I just haven't found that person yet. I don't think anybody's really enjoyed it. I think everybody feels it's a bit scammy and a bit of a ripoff. So yeah, but again, this is just my experience. So if you are that person that really liked it, please tell me, because I want to know what you liked about it. Or what, yeah, I want to know what value you found in it, because I want to understand. I want to like this. I like this idea, and I want to like the thing. I just don't think that they've put the idea together in a way that works for me. I don't know. Like, it just, I mean, I canceled ages ago and I still get emails. That's the, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so that's my experience with it. I hope this was useful to you. And I hope that my video skills aren't too bad. So anyway, thanks for listening to me. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!